Welcome back to Learn English with Podcast. I'm Luca, and with me is Maria. Thank you for joining our cozy episode today. We have a short, calm conversation about gratitude and why it can feel so hard in modern life. By the end of this section, you'll understand the main reasons gratitude slips away, and you'll learn simple English phrases to practice. Today's focus, opening, modern life pressure and why gratitude feels difficult.
First, let's talk about pressure. Pressure means a feeling that you must do more, be better, or keep up with others. In simple English, I feel pressure when I think I should have a better job. We also compare. Compare means to look at two things and decide which is better. Social media makes comparison easy because people post their best moments. That's why people call social media a highlight reel. It shows only the best parts. Example, she went on holiday, social post, versus she also had hard days, not posted.
Another reason is what scientists call adaptation. Adaptation means your brain gets used to good things, so they stop feeling special. For example, you buy a new phone and feel happy. After some weeks, that phone becomes normal and you stop noticing it. In English we say, I'm used to it or I got used to it. Try these sentences, I'm used to my morning coffee or I got used to the new routine. This idea explains why small comforts become invisible. We simply stop noticing them.
Comparison and adaptation work together. When we compare, we see others' highlights and forget our own small joys. When we adapt, the small joys become invisible. So what can you say in English to remind yourself? Try this short practice. Pause and say out loud, I'm thankful for ... Use simple words. I'm thankful for a warm bed, or I'm thankful for my friend's message. Practicing these sentences trains your mind and your speaking. It's both a language exercise and a mental habit.
To finish this opening section, remember this. Modern life pushes us toward more things, more achievements, and that makes gratitude harder. But learning English and learning gratitude can go hand in hand. This episode will give you easy phrases, short practices, and real examples to help you notice what matters. For now, try writing one sentence. Today I am grateful for ... Say it in English, then say it again slowly. In the next part, Maria and I will talk about small everyday moments where real joy lives. Stay with us, this will help your English and your heart.
Now let's move into something gentle but powerful, the beauty of small moments. In simple English, a moment is a short period of time. But a small moment is something ordinary that feels calm, warm, or meaningful. Many people think joy comes from big achievements, but real joy often hides in the small, quiet parts of our day. For example, the first sip of warm tea, a peaceful walk, or hearing someone say your name with kindness. These are not big events, but they make your life softer.
That's true. And in English, we have a phrase that describes this perfectly: simple pleasures. A simple pleasure is something small that makes you feel good. It can be sunlight on your face, clean sheets on your bed, or a quiet morning before everyone wakes up. These moments are easy to miss because they don't shout. They whisper. And modern life is loud, full of notifications, tasks, and pressure, so the whispers get lost. That's why we need to train our mind to notice them.
Let's talk about noticing. Noticing means seeing something that you usually ignore. It's an important English verb and an important life skill. For example, I noticed the sound of birds today, or I noticed I felt calm after my walk. When you notice small things, the day feels different. You become more present. Present means your mind is here, not lost in yesterday or tomorrow. One simple technique is the pause and look method. You stop for 3 seconds, look around, and find one thing that feels nice: light coming through the window, a clean desk, or a familiar object you love.
Another technique is what I call micro-gratitude. Micro means very small. So micro-gratitude is giving thanks for tiny things. It can be as simple as saying, "This water tastes good," or "I'm thankful for this quiet moment." When you say these sentences in English, you practice vocabulary and emotional awareness at the same time. Try this sentence: I appreciate this moment. Appreciate means to value or to recognize something's importance. It's a useful English word for both language learners and people who want to feel more grounded.
To make this even clearer, imagine a day that looks normal. You wake up, you get ready, you travel, you work or study, you come home. Nothing big happens. But inside this normal day, there are small pockets of peace waiting for you. Maybe the smell of breakfast. Maybe your favorite song. Maybe a small laugh with someone. These are the moments that shape your emotional world. And when you notice them, your day becomes richer. Not because life changed, but because your attention changed.
And attention is powerful. Attention means what your mind is focusing on. If your attention is always on stress, you feel more stress. But if you shift your attention even a little toward something pleasant, your mood starts to change. A good English phrase is, "Where your attention goes, your energy flows." It means your mind follows what you focus on. That's why building the habit of noticing small moments can change your emotional balance. You don't need big achievements to feel good. You just need to see what's already around you.
Before we close this section, let's practice simple English lines you can say today. Repeat them slowly. I notice one good thing around me. I appreciate this small moment. This simple pleasure makes my day better. These sentences are short, clear, and easy. But if you say them with intention, they become powerful. They teach your mind to recognize peace in the everyday.
So, the power of small moments is not about changing your life. It's about changing your attention. It's about noticing what has been here the whole time. In the next part, we'll explore how to turn gratitude into daily habits, habits that are easy, natural, and perfect for learning English.
Now that we've explored the beauty of small moments, let's talk about how to turn gratitude into a daily habit. A habit is something you do regularly, almost automatically. For example, brushing your teeth is a habit. Drinking water in the morning can be a habit. Gratitude can also become a habit, but only if we practice it in small, simple ways. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency, doing something gentle every day. Today we'll explore journaling, routines, and practical exercises that help gratitude become part of your daily life.
Let's start with journaling. In simple English, a journal is a notebook where you write your thoughts. Journaling doesn't need to be long or poetic. It can be short and clear. For example, you can write one line every day. Today I am grateful for clean air, or I'm grateful for my friend's message. This is called a one-line journal. It takes less than a minute, but it trains your mind to look for good things. Another method is the 3 gratitude list. Every evening, write 3 small things you appreciated. They don't need to be big. Maybe you had good tea, maybe the weather was nice, or maybe you smiled at someone. These small sentences slowly change your mindset.
And if writing feels difficult, you can use voice recording. Record a short sentence on your phone. I'm thankful for this day. This is especially useful for English learners because you practice speaking. When you say grateful sentences out loud, you improve pronunciation, confidence, and emotional expression. You're training your language and your mind at the same time. A simple line you can try is, "Today I noticed something good." This connects with the noticing skills we talked about earlier.
Next, let's talk about routines. A routine is something you repeat every day at a certain time. Routines help keep gratitude alive because they act like gentle reminders. For example, you can create a morning gratitude routine. When you wake up, ask yourself, what is one thing I appreciate this morning? It could be the light coming through your window or the feeling of a warm blanket. You can also build an evening gratitude routine before going to bed. Think of one moment during the day that made you smile or feel calm. These small routines anchor your emotions and guide your energy.
Another simple practice is gratitude in motion. This means practicing gratitude while doing everyday actions, walking, cleaning, cooking, or commuting. For example, when you walk, you can say, "I'm grateful my body can move." When you wash dishes, you can say, "I'm grateful I have food and water." When you commute, you can say, "I'm grateful for this time to breathe." This type of gratitude fits naturally into your schedule. You don't have to stop your day. You just add a soft thought to an action you're already doing.
If you want something even more simple, try the habit of thank you moments. Thank you moments are short pauses where you say thank you silently or out loud. You can say thank you before eating, thank you before starting work, or thank you when someone helps you. These moments strengthen appreciation and make your relationships warmer. In English, different ways to express thanks include, "Thank you," "I appreciate it," "That means a lot," and "I'm grateful for your help." Practicing these phrases in real situations builds both gratitude and communication skills.
Before we close this section, here's a helpful reminder: habits grow slowly. You don't need to do everything at once. Choose one simple practice, a one-line journal, a morning gratitude routine, or a thank you moment. Let it become natural. Then, if you want, add another. Gratitude grows like a small plant. A little water every day is enough.
Exactly. Gratitude becomes powerful when it becomes consistent. Even 2 minutes a day can shift your mood, your stress levels, and your perspective. And when you practice gratitude in English, you're also building your language skills in a meaningful way. In the next section, we'll talk about gratitude in difficult times, why it feels harder, and how it can help you stay strong.
Now, we want to talk about something deeper: gratitude in difficult times. It is easy to feel grateful when life is smooth, but when you face stress, loneliness, financial pressure, illness, or uncertainty, gratitude feels far away. In simple English, we can call these moments hard seasons. A hard season is a period in life when everything feels heavy. Maybe you lost a job, maybe a relationship changed, maybe your plans didn't work. In these times, many people think gratitude is impossible. But gratitude in hard moments does not mean ignoring pain. It means noticing small lights even when the sky is dark. One small light can help you keep going.
Exactly. And in English, there is a helpful phrase: gratitude doesn't erase the problem, but it gives you strength to face it. This is an important idea. Gratitude is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about finding one stable thing when everything else is shaking. For example, when you lose something important, you might still feel thankful for the people who support you. When you feel scared, you might feel grateful for one calm moment in the day. When you feel unsure, you might appreciate your own courage to keep trying. These small pieces of gratitude are not solutions, but they are sources of strength. They give your mind a place to rest.
Many people also forget that difficult experiences shape our character. In simple English, character means who you are on the inside. Hard seasons teach patience, courage, responsibility, and empathy. Empathy means understanding others' feelings. When you go through pain, you become softer to other people's struggles. This is why gratitude can appear even in sadness. You might say, "This is hard, but I'm grateful it's teaching me something," or "I'm grateful I'm becoming stronger." It doesn't remove the difficulty, but it changes how you walk through it. One powerful English sentence you can practice is, "I can be grateful and hurt at the same time." This sentence shows emotional balance. Two feelings can exist together.
Now, let's introduce something very meaningful: the idea of enough. In everyday English, enough means the right amount, not too little and not too much. But when we talk about life, enough becomes emotional. You might not have everything you want, but maybe you have enough to live, enough to breathe, enough to keep going. This idea brings peace. For example, instead of thinking, "I need more success," you might notice, "I have enough to continue." Instead of thinking, "My life should be perfect," you might realize, "My life has enough good moments to appreciate." The idea of enough is powerful during hard seasons because it shifts your mind from what is missing to what is still present.
Before we close this section, let's bring all these ideas together. Gratitude in difficult times is not about forcing positivity. It is about finding tiny moments of safety, comfort, or meaning. Maybe it's one friend who checks on you. Maybe it's a warm meal. Maybe it's your own resilience. Resilience means the ability to recover after difficulty. You can say in simple English, "This is a hard moment, but I'm grateful for my strength," or "I'm grateful for one small thing that helps me today." Even one sentence of gratitude creates a small opening in your mind, a place where hope can breathe. Hard times will always come, but gratitude gives you a way to stand, a way to heal, and a way to remember that you still have enough to move forward. In the next part, we'll guide you through a short gratitude experience and share a gentle closing message. Before we close today's episode, let's take a moment for a simple guided gratitude experience. You don't need to do anything special. Just sit comfortably, breathe gently, and let your mind slow down. In simple English, guided means someone is leading you step by step. So right now, I will guide you through a short practice. Begin by taking one slow breath in and one slow breath out. As you breathe, notice one thing around you that feels calm or safe, maybe the quiet of the room, maybe the light, or maybe just the feeling of sitting still. Let that moment settle inside you.
Good. Now, gently bring your attention to something you're thankful for today. It doesn't have to be big. It can be as small as a warm drink, a message from someone, or the fact that you made it through the day. In simple English, try saying this sentence quietly in your mind: I am grateful for this moment. You don't have to force emotion. Just let the words rest. Gratitude grows in small steps, just like learning a new language, slowly, naturally, and one moment at a time.
Now think of one person who brought a little kindness into your life recently. Maybe they listened to you, helped you, or simply made you smile. Hold that person in your thoughts and say, I appreciate them. Appreciate means to value or recognize their kindness. This gentle acknowledgement strengthens connection and softens the heart. Gratitude becomes more powerful when it includes the people around us.
And lastly, take a moment for yourself. Think of something you did today, even something simple, that required effort. Maybe you worked hard, maybe you rested because you needed it, maybe you took care of something important. Say this sentence: I'm grateful for myself. Many people forget this part, but self-gratitude is essential. It builds confidence and emotional balance. You deserve that small moment of recognition.
As we close this episode, remember this: gratitude is not about having a perfect life. It is about noticing the small things that make life softer, safer, and more meaningful. You can be busy and still grateful. You can be tired and still grateful. You can be in a hard season and still find one bright moment. Each small act of noticing shapes your day and strengthens your English skills at the same time. Thank you for spending this time with us. Your presence here matters.
And remember our final message: gratitude grows when you practice it gently. So today, choose one simple sentence and carry it with you. Maybe I appreciate this moment, or I have enough for today. Let it stay with you like a quiet friend. We'll see you in the next episode of Learn English with Podcast. Stay kind to yourself, stay patient, and keep noticing the small things.